Congratulations, everybody. We've made it to Friday. Good job. Good job. Another week down. Proud of you all. Proud of you all. And you know what else I'm proud of? This haul. Actually, we have an insane haul. This is the best haul of the year. As 7 days in, this is definitely the best of 7. This is actually kind of crazy. This is an above average day for sure. We have a lot of vintage books. We have a lot of sealed VHS. We have a lot of VHS. We have video games. We have book series. We got everything today. This was by far the best thrifting day in a long time. This is above average. It's amazing. We're actually going to start off with a big hitter, a big vintage book by the best fiction guy there is. Not really, but you know, I think he's pretty good. Alright, so what we got here is the Complete Robot Collection from Isaac Asimov. Asimov? One of those. This is a pretty good book. This is an oldie. This is a goldie. You see something big, bulky like this, a good sci-fi book, you just want to look at this. These books, especially Isaac Asimov here, he is a solid fiction book artiste, I guess. Always look at this guy's work, especially hardcovers. Vintage hardcovers, they really go. They really go. So we have we're getting $20 plus shipping for this. This is amazing. And we're following it up right with some more. And this was science fiction. This is medieval fiction. This is what I like. This is my swords. This is my Lord of the Rings stuff. So I had actually never heard of this one. A Man Rides Through. Stephen Donaldson. I've never seen this, but it was a good $20 vintage hardcover. Again, you see this big, thick boy. This is a meaty man. This is a meaty man. You don't want to mess with a guy like this. So you find something like this. This is what you want to see. This is what you want to get. They are $1. Both of those were $1. All these hardcovers, $1. The paperbacks, like 50 cents or less. The VHSs I'm going to pull up, 10 cents each. The CDs, also 10 cents. It's really crazy. We have stories for the children's hour. So this is the one on screen is obviously not the one in my hand. And that one went for somewhere around $30 plus shipping. This is a much older copy. I believe this was 1915. So I believe we're going to get the $30. I believe that because this is a very old book. This is definitely old. It has those crinkly papers. Look for the crinkles, all right? The old people wrinkle, the books crinkle. Treasure Island here is, I've seen this before. I believe I've already sold this. It's kind of oldie. It's in the middle of the road. It's your $5 plus shipping. Not bad, not great, not amazing, but not the most amazing thing. That's actually coming up here. The Poetic Works of Coleridge. This man is awesome. I don't think it's actually his name's Coleridge. No, his name is Coleridge. I mean, that is quite a name. So we have anywhere from $50 to $30, $40. So it's like $40 or $50 for this book. That's amazing. I don't think these are exact match, but they're really close. So I believe we're going to get somewhere like $40 or $50. I thought that was huge. This one I think is probably the coolest book that I got. It's actually an old Boy Scouts manual. I was doing this a little bit when I was a kid, and then they threw me out for a reason. I don't know. I slapped someone because they got the badge that I wanted. It was weird. All right, that didn't happen, but story time with me gets a little wacky sometimes. Amity Adverse by Henry Allen. You know this one? This is the one that you read when you're in 4th grade. It teaches you about birds and the bees. I actually don't know what this book is at all. This is a super old version, 1933. And the ones that we have here are all tan covers, and this is the only blue cover. So I don't know if that'll make it unique. But at the very least, $20. I'm going to try for $30 because of its unique qualities. We're going on here. We have the beautiful Bible stories. So a lot of like the religion centered books or revolving around religion normally have some value. You always want to be like respectful or careful when doing these things. This one, it's not exactly the one on screen, but it's the same author. I couldn't find the exact one, but this one was $20. This one is also $20. This one's huge. This next one, massive. So the exact one is not on here, but we have a few like $50, $100 things. We keep going. That's a 99-cent cookbook, so that makes no sense. But right there we have Mr. Midship Hornblower. It seems like it's split between Mr. Midship Hornblower and Mr. Midship Easy. I don't really know the difference. Obviously, it's two separate books, but they both seem to be going for quite a bit. Again, not my exact model is there, But we're gonna try. We're definitely gonna get somewhere 40, 50 for it. Hansbreaker, not the exact model again, but it seems like a $10, $15 book. Can't complain. Looks a little old. You can definitely has the old written on it. Even a little crusty. You got the old crust. Sometimes you get the crinkle. Sometimes you get the crust. We like the crinkle a little bit more. Next one here, pretty boring. Anatomy and Physiology. Took this year for nursing. Kind of was sucky, but we made it through. We made it through. It was all thanks to this book here by Kimber Gray. Like how much anatomy and physiology has really changed since the 50s. I don't know. I feel like my skull's still up here and some things are down there, ain't it? All right, we're going on. Now we have a bigger book. This one. The Cambridge Encyclopedia of Astronomy. This, my friends, is pretty good. This is like a $20 book. Seems like 15 plus a good amount of shipping. This is a hefty book. This is obviously, it's not a dead giveaway because it's like, whoa, this kind of looks a little more modern. It's not really, it's still vintage, but it doesn't look like the rest of these books. But I picked it up and I was like, oh, maybe. It kind of had some cool design. It says Cambridge. That's way smarter than I am. So, hey, can't be too wrong. And yeah, I wasn't that wrong. Hear me now, friends. Hear me now. For this is our big hitter. I actually had no clue what this guy was. But we have this Elric Saga book. And these are the paperbacks. And the paperback listings are going over 160, 80, 90. So I'm thinking we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 of these. That one, 8 was $125. Someone took an offer. That's 9 for $69. That's only 3 of them for $90. I think we're going to get somewhere 80 to $100. I think that is crazy. So if you ever see this guy, Michael Moorcock, hey, his name, not mine. And the Elric Saga, any of his books, they seem to be going huge. So pick him up. Keep an eye out for him. I've never seen this guy before, but I hope I'll be seeing him again. I'll tell you that much. Next, I have not actually parsed any of these out. I have not looked through any of them and seen the individualities of them all. But I have a little bit of a sci-fi VHS slot. These were 10 cents each. 10 cents. So I couldn't pass them up. But I have some ones I've never heard. Obviously, we have Bruce Willis here. Yeah. Okay. But we have Universal Soldier. That's looking a bit funky. Never seen that. Never seen this one. Anyone know this one? Yeah, obviously we've seen Men in Black 1,000 times. Well, we have the Schwarzenegger in a movie I've never seen him in. But it has the guy who's the cool brother in The Godfather. I forget his name, but I always liked him. And then they kicked him out of the third one, probably for the best, because the third one sucked. Resident Evil, that's a video game, and I guess it's a movie too. But this one, Starship Troopers, everyone knows this is the disguised comedy. I was actually really happy to find this. I'm going to look individual price these and see if any of them are individually worth it. But this lot here, we get anywhere from like $15 to $30, so that's pretty cool. This one I've never seen. Red Planet, looks kind of cool. The best sci-fi thriller since The Matrix. The box said it. It must be true. Hey, I'm not saying it. Just the box. And we have Lost in Space. I think they made a Netflix show of it. I think it was bad. Maybe it was good. Don't know. But I'll look through those individually if something comes up. Whoa, Red Planet's $1 billion. I'll let you know. But for right now, we're going to call that a $15, $20 lot of VHSs. I ain't complaining. Now, we have this next one. This is a pretty standard, but it's sealed. Sealed dual set VHSs. I had to pick it up. 10 cents. It seems like it's going like anywhere like $6 by shipping or just $6. We're doing the $6 by shipping because we're an optimist right now. So we're going to get somewhere, $7, $8. And I don't think that's bad. We have another sealed VHS here. We have another one. Pay it forward. I've actually already sold this one. Maybe that's what I sold. It was another 10 cents, so we're going to get another like $5, $6. Not too bad, not too bad. Another VHS. This one's actually pretty good. This is like a $13. This is just Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings, guys. I watch this yearly. I watch this in an edited version of The Hobbit that makes The Hobbit not dog. It's actually amazing. Going through this, it's a real journey. I recommend everyone just watch this movie, this set of movies. It's really crazy. I just love them. Now, this has absolutely nothing to do with the value, but maybe it does. Maybe good movies is why this sells for still $13 on VHS all these years later. I would like to think so. I really would. Moving on. Survivor. Not too much This is a DVD one, and this was a VHS one. Not everything's a win. I kind of went, whoa, my God, I got some good stuff. So I kind of lost it, and I just went, I threw everything in my bin. So we're going to get probably, I don't know, $5 from this. No, none of the VHSs have ever sold. I might never get anything from it. But we're just going to chop it up to a $5. It's 10 cents. Don't care. Moving on. This is a movie I heard was actually the worst movie ever made. Someone called The Critical Drinker that I watch sometimes, who reviews movies, said that this was absolutely horrible. So I picked it up just because I thought it was kind of funny that I saw it. And it looks like it's like a $3 plus shipping. Not bad for just a random crappy movie. And apparently the worst movie ever made to one person on this planet. Moving on. This one's huge. This one's huge, boys. This one's huge. This one's huge. Mozart. Sealed. Sealed CDs. All of them in there. This is going $25, $20 plus shipping. This is crazy. Having a box set like this, just out. This was, I think it was $1. I think they charged me for it, but maybe it was less. You know, my receipt kind of got a little wacky. They typed in some things as books, so then they kind of said, oh, you can have the rest of these free because we messed up on the first thing. So my value of everything, it's a little bit skewed, but they said CDs are 10 cents, and then there's 4 CDs in here, so maybe this was 40 cents. Kind of crazy, 40 cents into like $25. But the madness doesn't end there. The madness does not end there, my friends. I still have a little bit of some stuff left for you. Some more sealed. This is just a random one. So normally I'll paint you a little picture, all right? Pretend these are all CDs here. I have a bunch of CDs, all right? So they're all lying there like this, and some of them, these two, are not sealed, and you just kind of put your hands over them. Ooh! You feel that plastic, you see that plastic, you see that little shimmer? That's what you want. So you always feel for the plastic and then pull them out and then look them up. Because they really blend in. The same with the sealed VHSs. I didn't realize they were sealed until I really went in and felt them. So it kind of looks like I'm doing Braille, but I'm not. I'm just feeling for sealed stuff. So make sure you do that because these things will blend in. I'm a young kid. I got the good eyes. I got the youngin' eyes. You guys, you probably have maybe some older eyes. Maybe you have younger eyes. Hey, good on you. But that's just a tip from me. A tip from a youngin' to an oldin'. We're going on. We have another just random CD that I used for my example. This looks like just a $10 normal CD. Has some problems with the cover. Cover comes right off. This is pretty typical with these little jewel cases. I think that's what they call them. It's fine. Just say it in your listing. It's fine. It probably doesn't affect the price too much. They'll mark it down $1. We'll just say we'll get 10 for it. Yeah, that's not fair. That sounds fair. Moving on. We have this is an unknown. So we have a few out here that match these. Like, oh, the Age of Romance, blah, 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 blah. But none are exactly this. And this is a 5-volume set. So when I've sold sets like this in the past, they've gone anywhere from like $50 to $20. So I'm just going to be a little bit conservative. We're going to say this is going to be a $20 set. Looking at like the similar ones going for like 10 or 8 or so. But you times that by 5. Mark it up as a full set. I think that's pretty safe. So we got these. This is 10 cents each. So we got these for 50 cents. That's not bad at all. And we'll probably get some $20 out of it. Maybe a little more. But I probably won't list it for a little more. Because I like playing things safe when I don't really know what it's going to sell for. Probably will list it for a little more. Now I said that out loud. It sounded like an absolutely stupid idea. So we're going to list it for more than that. Let's say 30 now. Now for the last thing. The last thing caught out of the corner of my eye on the outside of the store. Went back in and grabbed it. It was The Sims 2, an absolute classic. Now this time, unlike all the other times that I say something's a classic and we've done it a million times before, this is a real classic. I played this game when I was a kid. I grew up on a crappy laptop playing this thing. Not a crappy laptop, probably a pretty good laptop. And it was actually a desktop, so I lied again. All 4 discs are here, all 4 of them, and their manuals. This is what you want to look for when you're getting games, is the manuals and the discs, because that is what actually matters. So you can list it as complete, full set. So as someone up here has done, who's done for 15 plus shipping, he has done complete, set, 4 discs, case, and manuals. So I'll probably literally do a sell similar on his and probably list it around the same price. So we're going to get around $20, $15, $20 for this. That is not bad at all. That is not bad at all. And that concludes it. God, I cannot tell you how good thrifting days like these make me feel. I really do. I had a lot of bad drivers out there today. I was losing my mind. But getting good thrifts, getting a good haul, bringing back the coin, sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes that makes your day, makes your week. So that's Friday, everybody. That was Friday's thrift. Kind of big, kind of explosive. I didn't expect this today. This was a Salvation Army, babe. Shout out to Salvation. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it very much. Well, everyone, go out there, go to your local salve, support them out, see if you can find anything, you know, let me know. You find any crazies, go for them, you know. But I think that about does it for the week. I don't think I'll be doing anything this weekend, so you'll be seeing me Monday for the, you know, weekly startup video that we do. We'll see what sells this weekend. We had great sales last night, so hopefully that is a good omen. That's a good omen. The clouds are pointing westward, and that means my sales are ever rising. Hey, I don't know. I'm not a prophet, but if I was, that's what I would say. Anyways, peeps, you have an amazing weekend. It's been a pleasure. My first week on YouTube here. I really enjoyed it. Love you guys. Give me a kiss. Peace.